Hello, my dear students. So, good afternoon to one and all. So, welcome to the online video classes. So, let us discuss about the political science. So, in our last class, we have discussing about the unit second. So, the unit second is exclusively deals about the origin of state, how the state is originated in ancient society, and there are different opinions about the state of origin. So, in our last class, we have seen about the different opinions, and before that last class, we have studied about the divine origin theory, and the next to last class is exclusively deals about the Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. So, according to Thomas Hobbes, the man is alone in the society. In the if we go to the man's nature or human nature, the human nature is explained about by Thomas Hobbes that the man was wicked, poor, and alone. He was not maintained any kind of relations with other his neighbors. So he was not enjoyed the natural rights. But whereas Locke stated that completely opposite to the Hobbes. So according to John Locke, the man is enjoyed natural rights like right to life, right to property, and right to liberty. So these are the things were enjoyed by the individuals in the state of nature. So the state of nature is different from Thomas Hobbes to John Locke. So those are the definitions or annotations are given by those personalities like Thomas Hobbes and John Locke. So today let us discuss about the social contract theory, which is explained by the Jean Jacques Rousseau. The same idea is explained by three important personalities like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and J.J. Rousseau. Here we have seen that Thomas Hobbes belongs to an England, and John Locke also belongs to an England. But whereas Rousseau belongs to France or French. So Rousseau's time is 1712 to 1778. So he was born in a city of Geneva of Switzerland. He is attained the citizenship of French. That is why he is called as a French philosopher, and is famous writer from the French. So he was writer, philosopher, and as well as a composer. So the many things he is used to compose and explain about the state and its nature in the society. So he was his ideas was influenced the French Revolution. So in those days, he has given his idea about the human nature and state of nature. Then how the human nature and how the state of nature is leads to a contract. So that is the thing here we are going to discuss in detail. So the J.J. Rousseau is influenced many of the political philosophers who came after him, and he also influenced by others before those who worked about the political issues before him. So he was influenced by Hobbes, Locke, and Montesquieu, and he is influenced to Karl Marx and David Hume. So these are the things which is explains about the J.J. Rousseau. So he was written a book called John Jacques Rousseau, J.J. Rousseau is written a book called The Social Contract. So in his book he explained about the social contract, the human nature, the state of nature, and how the social contract has taken place in the society. So these are the things were explained by J.J. Rousseau in detailed. So according to Jean Jacques Rousseau, the human nature, మానవ స్వభావం ఈ విధంగా ఉండేది. హాయ్ సార్. So here, according to John Jacques Rousseau, the human nature is very simple. He's enjoyed the simple life in the society. He was very kind-hearted person. His behavior is very good, and he is also acted as a sympathetic. He has maintained a sympathy relations with others. So he always loved with himself, that he loved others and he loved himself also. So that is a kind of relations were maintained by those people in those days. So he has an individual is always give to prepare a gregariousness. So here gregariousness is exclusively uh, explains about the groupism. So an individual cannot live in a society. That is why the father of political science said man is a social animal. He cannot survive without the animal, without the society. So if a person is surviving without the help of society, he might be God or he might be mad. So that is the statement has given by the father of political science in ancient days, approximately 2300 years ago. He said that the human relationship. So the same thing the John Jacques Rousseau also explained that in human nature that the individual's nature is a gregariousness with others. So in those days there is no distinction between mine and thine. So they think that everything is belongs to us. There is no individual property. There is no individual ownness. So then each and every property which is availed in the society, they enjoyed each and every persons those who are in the society in those days. So there is no distinction between the mine and thine. So that kind of a good relationship were there in those society according to human nature of Jean Jacques Rousseau. But whereas if we go to the state of nature, in those days the state of nature is condition is very perfect condition, because they enjoyed liberty, they enjoyed equality, and this liberty and equality is leads to the happiness of an individuals. So because the concept of liberty and equality is for the sake of the happiness of the individuals. So that is why in those days the state of nature is given a kind of happiness to the each and every individuals. So the society is a noble savage, the enjoys noble savage. The man was independent, he was not dependent on others, he was led an independent life. So he always happy with self-sufficient what they have. With that uh, with that an individual is satisfied. So that is why it is called as a self-sufficient. So he was enjoyed healthy in those days. The state of nature is given a kind of healthy relationship to the others. There is no fear, there is no diseases, there is no selfishness among the people. So but this situation has been continuing. In those days the population is very 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 limited, but the resources are unlimited. The population is limited but resources are unlimited. So that is why there is no the concept of mine and thine. So everything is each and each is everything. So like that there is a good relationship in the society in those days. But later on days, so the growth of population has taken place. So when the population is growing, the population growth is taken place. So the high population is created various kind of tensions in the society. So then there is a concept that mine and thine. సో ఇది నాది ఇది నీది అనే భావన రావడం జరిగింది. సో దెన్ ద స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ నేచర్ వాజ్ డిస్టర్బ్డ్. Then individuals' lives become horrible, because up to that they have enjoyed the freedom, liberty, equality. So plenty of resources. But when the population is grown, there is started problems to the individuals. Then due to these, due to the population growth, the private property concept has taken place. When the private property concept has taken place, it leads to inequalities in the society, within the society. So within the human beings, the haves and have nots are segregated or separated. So then they needed a self preservation. So these kind of problems are taken place. So to avoid these kind of problems, they are came to a contract. So they came to a contract. So that is a social contract. Okay. Then social contract. So if we discuss about the John Jacques Rousseau social contract, so here the property introduced mine and thine. Before that, there is no mine and thine concept. But when the property is taking place in the society, or the property is occupying when someone and property is belongs to a particular person, then the concept of mine and thine is day by day increasing. So this property increases is leads the disturbance of peace. The peace was disturbed in the society. Then the people were disturbed economically, mentally and physically. So the forced person have degraded others. The powerful person are try to degrade others. The underestimation is taking place. So the state of nature came to an end. So these situations are lead to end the state of nature. Then the man's situation is become very worst, because he is acting as animal. So man become an animal position. So that is why all the human beings individually came to a contract, and they all surrender their rights and powers to a particular person or a particular group. This is called a general will. Here general will means the majority people's will. The social contract gives them civil society, common good and every individual. The social contract gives a best society, because if they do not came to a contract, then they are disturbing. So that is why all the human beings are surrendered their rights to a particular person, and that leads to a social contract. So then the social contract is made for the common good, for the sake of common good and for the sake of civil society. So in the part of the contract, each and every person have taken place. Individually, each and every person have taken place. So that is the social contract of Jean Jacques Rousseau. So let us come to general will. What is general will? So general will is nothing but, in one statement, the general will is majority's people consent about a contract. So individuals surrender by the general will, the individuals are surrendered their rights to a particular person. So they voluntarily came forward. They surrender them their rights and powers by themselves. So unconditionally they are elected a representative for a collective good, because they are suffering various kinds of problems. So to avoid such kind of problems, they are came to a contract with a general will. So here general will is nothing but majorities people consent. So మెజారిటీ ప్రజల యొక్క ఒప్పందమే ఈ యొక్క జనరల్ విల్. ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ సావరణిటీ. ఇది జనరల్ విల్ ఈజ్ లైక్ సావరణ్ అంటే సార్వభౌమ అధికారం లాంటిది. ఎందుకు? ఇఫ్ ఒక పర్సన్, ఇఫ్ సమ్వన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఒబే ఎ జనరల్ విల్, లెస్టిమేట్లీ కోహెన్సివ్ అంటే ఒక వ్యక్తి ఈ జనరల్ విల్లో భాగం నాకు అవసరం లేదు అని చెప్పాడు అనుకోండి, మిగతా ప్రజలందరూ కూడా వాడిని ఒప్పిస్తారన్నమాట. సో మెజారిటీ పీపుల్స్ విల్ అనమాట ఇది. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ సావర్నిటీ. సో దిస్ జనరల్ విల్ ఈజ్ infallible, inalienable and indivisible. It is not possible to share with others. It is not possible to divide. It is not possible to come as a hereditary system. So that is why the general will is made by the people by their own voluntarily consent. They were surrender their rights, their authority to particular persons. So then these general will always right. It is a qualitative concept. Because why the general will is came? Because why it is came? Because to eliminate the problems which are occurred in the society, in the state of nature. So they are suffered with property inequality and gambling. So these kind of problems, dominance, so these kind of problems are try to avoid. The concept is came forward. The concept is came forward by the people with their own consent. So this general will is permanent, not a temporary, because the agreement is not for the sake of a period of time. It is a permanent. So all the people surrender their rights and they will enjoy happiness, goodness, selfish, self-centered issues. These kind of issues they will enjoy in the society. So this is the general will. But the Rousseau's social contract theory also criticized by many people like David Hume, Henry Maine, T.H. Green, Jeremy Bentham. So like this, there are the social contract theory of Jean-Jacques Rousseau also criticized. So according to some of the persons, the general will is difficult to locate. So because the society is a group of people, in that society majority of the people maybe accepted the consent, but a few members may not accept the consent, then it leads to a problem. Then the consideration is taken by the majority. So it leads a absolutism, because if there is no absolutism, the individuals can do as per their own wish. To control the individuals, this absolutism is needed. So it is for common interest, because it is common interest. The general will is common interest, but difficult to define it. Of course, the general will is the common interest, but it is difficult to define, because majority of the people are willing to the consent, of course, but some problems are never ended problems. They always try to arise new problems. So that is why it is very difficult to define it. So the contract theory of Rousseau is distinguished general will and will of all. So here the general will is a majority consent, but will of all is also a same meaning, but it is difficult to distinguish these two things. So that is why the theory of social contract of J.J. Rousseau is completely criticized. So in our social sciences, no one theory is accepted. Each and every theory is criticized by someone and a new theory will emerge. So if we, for example, the social contract theory is explained in ancient days by Plato, and in modern days before Rousseau, the Thomas Hobbes was explained about the social contract, and John Locke also explained social contract. But Thomas Hobbes' theory is criticized by someone, John Locke's theory also criticized by someone, and J.J. Rousseau also explained about the social contract theory. His theory also criticized. So that is why there is no universally accepted definitions in the social sciences. There is no universally accepted theories in the social sciences. Many members add the things, add their ideas to the theories. So here the theory is one, social contract, but the idea of Thomas Hobbes is different, the idea of John Locke is different, and the idea of J.J. Rousseau is different. The ideas are different, but the contract is one, the goal is one. So that is why I am remembering once again that there is no universally accepted definitions in the social sciences. There is no universally accepted theories in the social sciences. So maybe tomorrow one among you may explain about the social contract theory by your writings. Okay, so the social contract theory also a little bit touched by the criticizers like David Hume, Henry Maine, T.H. Green, Bentham. Because if we want to criticize something, we have to clear cut idea about a particular thing. ఒక విషయం గురించి మనము పూర్తిగా తెలిసినప్పుడే ఆ విషయాన్ని మనము క్రిటిసైజ్ చేయగలుగుతాం. అందుకని these persons, those who are criticized the social contract theory of Rousseau, like David Hume, Henry Maine, T.H. Green, Jeremy Bentham, they have clear cut idea about the social contract theory, and they maybe have their own ideas about this theory. That is why they criticized. Okay. Okay, students, this is the social contract theory. So I am requesting you all, please write down the fair notes. I already posted the 14 pages of fair notes about the second unit, that is social contract theory. So I posted notes on Thomas Hobbes, I posted notes on John Locke, and now I am going to paste notes on J.J. Rousseau. So please write down the notes and read once. If you have any problem, please bring to my notice. First of all, read and underline the meanings, which the new meanings, underline and check the meanings in the internet or dictionaries, online dictionaries or offline dictionaries also there in Google Play Store. So download the dictionary apps and utilize properly. So don't waste your time with mobiles, my dear friends. Okay. Bye, take care.